Hello everyone, I wanted to show you Venus Theory's relatively new instrument. It's been released through UVI. It's completely free, but it does have to have a couple of workarounds in order, well not workarounds, but there's a few things you have to do to install it. But it's a great free plugin, really cool, and I would thoroughly recommend having a look at his YouTube channel. I'll stick the links in the description. One thing you have to do if you want to have a go with this synth is it's great for cinematic, all that kind of stuff. It's great for everything. I've used it a fair bit. I've installed it on my Mac and it's really cool. One thing you probably have to consider is the installation process. You have to register with UVI, which is a plugin company, and then you have to use their UVI Workstation. And what it is, Venus Theory it's called Noctua. Hopefully I've pronounced that right. But anyway, sorry. It's inside. So you load the works. You have to install the UVI Workstation and then install his free instrument. So I hope that makes sense. What I'll do, I'll chuck the old links in the description. So you have to go to UVI, download their workstation, and then you download the synth. The only other thing you have to consider is it needs iLok to run. I don't know if you've used iLok before, but it's a way of licensing software. Again, you have to register the product, you put the serial number in, etc. So it's not too bad. It doesn't require a hardware license. You can run that as a software. It's just a security sort of system. So the things before you have a go at this, what I would suggest is just take into account that you have to install the UVI Workstation, his synth, which is both are totally free, and then you also have to have an iLok account. It takes 5 minutes to set up an iLok account. It's quite handy because if you ever use any plugins, like I use Sound Toys plugins and also some of the guitar plugins. I can't remember what they're called. It's my age, but they require you to have a iLok account, so it's quite cool. All right, so I've gone through this installation process because I've got it on the Mac. I thought, well, I'll check it on the PC and see how long it took me. It took me about, I'd say, 5 minutes, so it's not too bad, the process. So I'll leave those links in there, and then if you want to have a go, that'd be wicked. It's definitely worth it. It's definitely worth it. So this is how the actual synth looks. So it's wrapped in this UVI Workstation. And what that gives you actually is other things. And actually on the UVI site, have I got that still up? I had no idea they did so many plugins. It's cool. Obviously, a lot of these are buy and subscribe, but it's worth having a look. I haven't checked out any of their stuff before, so in a way, having this it's giving them a bit of an insight into their stuff as well, which is cool. So definitely check out Venus Theory and his stuff. So anyway, sorry. I've digressed. So what you have to do once you've installed it, if you go to Noctua, I will get used to that, and then go to here's your presets you could start with. So say if I went to a sequence preset, say stillness, double click it, and then you can go into your editing section. So you've got your effects, arpeggiator, and it's all here as well. So the effects, what effects you're using, sequencer. The sequencer seems really good fun. And this is your the main parameters, which we can look at in more detail if you want to. If you install it and you want to have me to do a video on going through it, we can do that as well. But if I just run through some presets really quickly, so my computer's being a bit weird. I don't know what I'm running in the background, but you might hear the odd bit of crackle. But sorry about that. But can you see how it could be really useful for your sort of cinematic, atmospheric? There are leads on this as well. Don't get me wrong, there are leads, but some of the stuff's really cool. And I've been using it in my songs. Just had a breakdown section or something like that. And there's a little bit of a bed underneath, just giving it a bit of movement. And I used another couple of plugins to put a bit of width on it and some stereo panning, and it was really cool. It made it, I made some quite atmospheric beds, but some of the leads as well were really interesting. So it's definitely for a free plugin. He's done a great job, and UVI and Venus Theory thank you for doing it, because it's really cool, and I think I'm going to use this a lot, so I'd thoroughly recommend it. Bit of a long-winded installation. Well, not long-winded, about 5 minutes, but any problems at all, just leave a comment and I'll try and talk you through it. Okay, I hope that helps.